What's up, guys? Welcome to It's Whatever podcast.
Where we talk about whatever. Let's go.
Yes, let's go, bro. But what if I told you that Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance was the best of all time? The symbolism represents America from its core. The music was full of talent, no explicit sexuality, and the diss to Drake, amazing. What a wonderful way to win a night.
What a wonderful way to put me to sleep, bro. That's what this
What?
performance did. This performance was subpar, bro. If you're coming to the Super Bowl, you better come correct, bro. I need top 10 Billboard songs. I need bangers, bro. I need massive choruses. I don't need no yada 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 Pulitzer Prize ramen, bro. Come on, bro. I need top notch, bro. And that is not what I got from this performance. I feel like it's kind of artist like, oh yeah, I got symbolism for you. Like you gotta like I'm not just singing, I'm an artist, you gotta dive in deep. You gotta read the symbolism to my performance. That's not what people do, bro. Where everyone is at the Super Bowl, everyone's watching the Super Bowl. Think about it, the whole world is watching. This is a worldwide event, similar to the World Cup. People are literally eating wings, eating pizza, eating food, drinking beer, bro, and they're trying to get there. Huh? What? Why are they doing that? Why is Samuel L. Jackson coming out here? What the hell's going on here? It don't make sense, bro. And now you gotta have bangers, bro, back to back to back. Imagine if you paid to go watch the Super Bowl and this is the halftime show you get, bro. You're gonna go get some food in my halftime, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Bro, I completely disagree with your ass, bro. First of all, you said the Super Bowl was worldwide. And yes, it's shown worldwide, but it's mainly an American
Incorrect.
event. It's an American event.
Incorrect.
It gets the most views in America. It doesn't get the views globally. People always make fun of the World Cup beating the Super Bowl and saying like Super Bowl is not that big. Well, then keep it in America. And Kendrick Lamar represents America from its core. And there are big. We talk about fucking. He had SZA out. They were singing that one song that was top
Who?
10. SZA.
Does your grandma know who this is? No, they're not
No,
big
well,
enough.
but my grandma's dead, bro. Well, who cares what she knows?
Not big enough, bro. I need, when Shakira came and played, everyone knows Shakira, bro. When freaking, who was the other band that played? I don't know, but everyone has to. If the artist that's playing, bro, everyone has to know them, bro. I don't care if it's your grandma, your great grandma, your uncle. Do you have to know Drake? Everyone knows Drake, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Drake would have worked.
So?
I think Drake would have worked better.
You sound like a Drake fan. Are you a Drake fan?
I'm pretty neutral when it comes to these kind of things, but I just thought it was a subpar performance, man. Like, even last year, well, who was it? Rihanna last year? She was subpar. That's just horrible. Like, I think that as a halftime performance, it should be like a lot of energy, a lot of hype, a lot of kind of like, that's what I would think people want. Like, get down in the comments if you disagree. Did Kendrick have like an amazing performance? Did y'all think he's the worst? Was it boring? Did you fall asleep like I did? Because that's not what I was trying to hear, man. And I feel like that's what a Super Bowl halftime show should be.
See, and this is why Kendrick is so smart, because he breaks a fourth wall with his performance. You're criticizing Kendrick like, is this really what the world wants to hear? If this you really have the capability, the songs, the track records, the bangers to be on a global stage. Yet he brings to you Samuel L. Jackson representing Uncle Sam, which represents America, constantly questioning if Kendrick is worthy enough to be on the show and giving the fans what they actually want. And not the fans, the audience, what they actually want to see. So he's breaking the fourth wall by saying, I know I'm being extremely criticized by this moment, but fuck it. Let me diss Drake.
Yeah, he did diss Drake. I give him kind of credit for that, but also, bro, he was wearing a weird outfit. He was wearing freaking like bell bottoms, man. What were those pants about, dude? That's weird, man.
I just ordered my bell bottoms fucking yesterday, bro. As soon as I could on Amazon.
You would do that. You would order them immediately, bro. You were out. You already had them open on Amazon real quick. But now, man, I mean, what would be cool? And I wonder if this could become a future thing, is where like the audience can actually like vote for the artists. Like, for example, bring up, okay, do you want to see Kendrick this year? Do you want to see Jay-Z? Like a list of artists, and people actually cast a vote and vote for the artists to play. That would be a much more interesting, way of doing it, because this way we just get told, hey, they're playing. But if you allow the audience and the people to actually vote, you get a much more realistic view of what people want to see.
Well, you see, that's interesting because Rock Nation, which is a company owned by Jay-Z, is the one who's been selecting artists for the last couple of years. Rihanna, Dr. Dre, and
Correct.
Usher, and now Kendrick Lamar. So it really is not that people should choose an event, because at the end of the day, this is a private organization. The NFL is a private business, and the halftime show is
Are
also
we
like
live,
its
bro?
own
I
corporation.
don't see us live.
Um, no, I did not see us live either, which I don't understand why. If I switched everything on, but should we just continue like this?
Is it gonna record? Like, are we gonna do
Yeah,
a?
it's recording.
Okay,
25 minutes.
then yeah, let's
Yeah,
fucking keep going.
yeah. Okay, fuck it. So rock, yeah. So I do not think that it will ever be a democratic thing, because the event itself is from a private corporation, and it's all about numbers and pay me
Right.
the money. It's
Yeah,
all
Apple
about
Music was
finance.
like the main like streaming service sponsoring this, right? So
You're right.
it really, when it comes to this kind of events, it really does come to commercial brands and big products. That's why they have all those ads in the Super Bowl. Um,
Yeah.
Speaking of ads for Super Bowl, bro, do you remember any of them in general? Did you even watch them?
Yeah, I mean, I think the one that was the one that got my attention the most was the one that I actually seen after the Super Bowl, and it's the Fast and Furious cast, but they're slowing down because they're eating Haagen-Dazs ice cream. So it has Vin Diesel and the girl from Fast and Furious, and then Ludacris pulls up and he's like, "I thought we were living the fast life," and he's like,
Yeah,
"Nah, slow life today."
slow it down, right? Yeah,
Yeah, slow it down. Which I thought was interesting, because you don't really see Haagen-Dazs commercials. Like, you don't see commercials for ice cream like that. And everyone knows Haagen-Dazs for the good flavor and like quality. But I never seen a commercial aside from maybe like just like some Instagram or like some zoomed in macro lens of the product. So I guess companies sometimes are like, we're just gonna invest all our money on a big commercial, a big Super Bowl commercial, instead of doing a more granular form of advertising. They're doing something that's like super
yeah,
out there.
yeah. I mean, I think the only one that I can remember was actually a funny one. It was one word. It was like a seal, and it had the singer Seal as like the face of the seal.
okay.
It was kind of an interesting ad. But that's the only thing I can remember. And the thing is, it's crazy. Something is even crazier, actually. Kanye took out an ad, bro. Did you see this ad that Kanye had? It was an insane ad.
No.
He
Tell
took
me
out an
about
ad,
it.
and he's literally on his phone, like, I just got my teeth done. Something like that. Like, it was like a funny video, bro. He paid like $7 million to get an ad
Right.
on YouTube Super Bowl.
That's actually the second time he did that in the Super Bowl. He did that last time when he was driving towards a car, and he's like, "We spent all the money on the Super Bowl. I don't really know what to say. Go shop Yeezy.com, whatever." And it actually worked
Basically,
extremely
this
well.
basically a very similar time. Again, same thing again.
Right. This one he was straight out of the hospital on the nitrous gas, which it's been very highly speculated that he has been getting high on nitrous to the point where he goes to this dentist who is in a way illegally supplying him with nitrous so that he can put himself in a comatose state for 1 or 2 days and then wake up. Like, that's like his drug of choice. So
Gotcha.
that's what Kanye's been doing apparently.
That's probably why he's been going crazy on Twitter and those tweets he was tweeting and stuff. He's been off the rails.
Yeah, he has. Kanye's been off the rails for a while. He did the swastika shirt, a white shirt with the black swastika, which is now on Yeezys. But actually, referring back to the ad that you're talking about, the platform that hosts their website actually deleted their website, took it down because of the racist remarks from Kanye West and the swastika shirt that they were selling. So the investment of the Super Bowl ad that was around $7 million actually had people could not go to the website because
Wow.
Shopify decided that Kanye's actions has broken their policy, their TOS,
Wow. Terms of service. Yeah.
terms of services. Yes, but yeah, Kanye's been going crazy. The tweets also, he's saying that he loves Hitler, and he's saying other
Anti-Semitism. Yeah.
anti-Semitism, Nazi things. I think the thing about Kanye is that there needs to be someone to say that stuff. That actually no one should say that stuff, but Kanye is willing to be the person to say those type of explicit, vulgar language so that free speech can continue to penetrate throughout the century. He's like, I'm gonna do it so that people can start doing it. In a way, it's gonna trickle down, and each time it trickles down, it's not gonna be as intensified. But it's very interesting too because the swastika, right? It's a sign from the Buddhist or the Hindu religion. They have that, and Hitler like kind of like I think he flipped it or something. For a long time, where the swastika was all right. It's like a peaceful thing. Then it became a Hitler thing. And are we at the point where we can just make it a regular thing now? Like,
No.
no.
No, bro, we can't do that shit, bro. I think Kanye pushes the level, pushes like the up to the border of free speech, right? Because this becomes it's too much, bro. It's obsessive, it's compulsive. It's like imagine someone was talking like this about the Christians, about Buddhists, about a certain denomination of religion. It's just not okay, man. Especially with the what's it called? a group that's been so marginalized for their whole entirety, man. I think Kanye. This is the. I mean, I know it's like Elon Musk and Twitter can't take him down because of the whole free speech policies. But I think, like I said, I think he's pushing the limits, man, and he has to. I don't know what he's going on through, man, but he's got to get past it. And even the whole. So he's a strange man, bro. Kanye West is a walking contradiction, bro. Because he did all his like biblical Bible rap albums and all this kind of thing. And man, he literally brings his wife completely naked to the Grammys, bro. What is that? Like, hey man, can you pick something and stick to it? Stop being so freaking psychotic and pick a career, pick a lane and stick to it, man. You can't be freaking psychotic and just think it's okay, man. I think being someone like I guess he gets away with it because he is an artist who he's very skilled and has a large diverse of success. So people just think it's okay, but no, man, it's gotten to the level where he's got to be shut down, bro. I mean, it just can't carry on.
Okay, it's interesting you say that. I want to check for a fact if he's still on Twitter because I saw somewhere a post. I saw Sneeko actually say, Elon Musk unban Kanye. You say your platform is free speech, so he needs to be freed. So can you actually do me a favor and check if that is true? If he's banned on X, because he'll be the first.
No, I think he did it. He's not banned, bro. He should have done himself. I followed him on Twitter, so I saw all the stuff he was posting.
Dude, my keyboard right now is frozen. I can't move my mouse on my keyboard. I'm trying to figure that out.
I think he deactivated his Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it.
He deactivated it himself.
Yeah, Kanye West X account deactivated after days of anti-Semitic posts. Rapper wrote, let's see, on Variety. Oh my god, so much ads. Ads everywhere. Oh my word. Literally all these things have ads. I can't even read a thing. Kanye West is no longer tweeting as of Monday morning after an unfortunate characteristic several days of posting ball defensive stuff. The rapper's account was listed as deactivated. This account doesn't exist. The message on his page now reads. So he deactivated it. I'm sure his handlers were like, hey man, you gotta stop. Like, you're killing us. Yeah,
you're killing the brand. You're killing everything. Whole company. Yeah. You can't just be outright anti-Semitic again and again. And they're saying it's just because his album's coming out. Every time his album comes out, he brings in the Jewish hate.
It's not a reason to do that, man. Like, just because he's, I guess, the Jewish people are very successful. You can't just use it against him like that. I don't know why is it their fault that they're successful and are great at these things. I don't know. I don't really get that. But
yeah, Kanye. Do you think Kanye you'll ever like him again? Because I feel like he's very polarizing. You like him, then you hate him. You like him, and you hate him.
No, man. I mean, he could become like a Michael Jackson figure because, like, Michael Jackson, I mean, obviously his music is iconic and will stand the test of time, right? But obviously, and then in recent times, he's not seen as he's a very controversial figure because there's rumors of SA with kids and stuff, and it's probably did happen, or there's a lot of evidence that shows that it did, and it's all kind of hearsay, but people still hear the music, and his music will live on forever. So I don't know if maybe Kanye might become that kind of character, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Kanye's definitely going to be someone who's going to be known throughout the centuries. I believe so, just because he's so controversial. But that's what he wants, and that's what he is. And I think he's just a selfish individual. Like, he might care about you for a second, but at any moment he might snap. So I feel Kanye always does what's best for Kanye, what brings him the most money. And he just has to be selfish.
He snapped on Aiden. Like, apparently him and Aiden were texting. He wanted to do a collab like on stream because apparently he had a falling out with Kai Cenat. He was gonna go stream with him or whatever, but then they had a bad falling out. And then Kanye shows the text messages between each other, and Kanye's like, "Hey Aiden, I'm trying to hop on a stream, yada yada yada." And then Aiden was like, "Yeah, hop on, give me your addy, give me your number." And then Kendrick's like, he's like, "I'm blocking." Kanye's like just crazy. He's like, "I'm blocking you. You should address me as sir," and yada yada. He had like pretty much big broed him, bro. And then after, like, it was actually a crazy thing that, like, kind of give you a picture into how Kanye's mind works, bro. He kind of thinks of himself like as a kind of like God and Messiah figure. I'm like, damn, this guy's really full of himself. He needs to be punched in the face or something to like be humbled, man. Like, just straight up.
Yeah, I can actually talk about the post that you're talking about with the Aiden Ross and Kanye. So first of all, Kai Cenat, he said he's canceling Kanye on his stream. He said, I'm canceling Kanye. He's been doing this so often year after year. I don't want nothing to do with it. And then Kanye tweets, or Kanye sends a message to Aiden saying like, "Hey, did you hear about what Kai Cenat said to me?" And then Aiden was like, I kind of heard through a post, but I haven't talked to Kai Cenat. And he's like, "Hey, from now on, you refer to me as sir." And then Aiden was like, "Yes, sir. Of course, sir. We can do a stream. I'll be a good little Jewish boy or something like that. I'll be your favorite little Jew." And then Kanye was like, "Saying sir 3 times was condescending. I'm blocking you." And
That sounds like a crazy person. That's like the most toxic kind of partner you could ever have. You can know this guy's toxic as hell. Like,
yeah, I feel like he just completely misread like Aiden Ross. Like
he's
Aiden
being
just says
goofy
that
and
type
funny,
of shit.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he's being goofy and funny. Like he doesn't care about the anti-Semitism. Like he just knows that it's probably just a marketing thing, and he probably likes Kanye as a fan and wants him to not be saying these controversial things. But Kanye West is just crazy. Like I'm saying, I feel like he's selfish. Like he's like, look, I got canceled by Kai Cenat and made news. Fuck it, let me stir some drama with Aiden Ross so that it can go viral again. And now we're talking about it.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
I think you're right.
that's all he
I
wants.
mean,
All he wants is people to talk about.
the level of these streamers is insane. So yeah, you're right. He just wants that audience. He knows that Kaisen has 20 million plus subscribers, and Aiden's huge as well. So he knows what he's doing, bro. He's trying to stay
Yeah.
relevant.
Yeah, he is trying to stay relevant. Let's hope that his album is all right. Anthony Fantana is saying that his album has been is created by AI. Kanye has gone on actual interviews saying that he likes to use AI because it's similar to using autotune. When it first came out, people judged him for it, but now it's an industry standard. And
Gotcha.
yeah, there's something that you have to like think. Are you using generative AI? Like, are you texting? Are you like cloning your voice to hit certain notes, or are you using it to write what would Kanye say in this rap, or just like EQ stuff, like just like kind of fine tune?
Large language model stuff, like just like writing lyrics and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, is it generative or is it just to give effects to something that you already did yourself?
Right. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's what Kanye's doing with that. His album is called Bully, and he was telling it Bully because his son actually kicked a weaker kid, and Kanye was like, "Why'd you kick this kid?" And he's like, "Cause the kid is weak." And he's like, "Damn, you're a fucking bully." So he named his
own
album
kid?
Bully over this. Yeah.
Saint, or is it probably Saint or one of them? Or
I don't know. It was one of the younger ones. I think
Gotcha.
Saint, yes, Saint or North. I don't even know Saint and North,
I don't even know who's who, bro.
but North
Yeah,
is a
that's
girl.
interesting. That's an interesting way of getting a show or getting an idea, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I mean, there's also another offspring who's been going viral, and that was Elon Musk's son X. He
that's
actually
crazy.
was
His
there at the
son's
White
name is
House.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was actually there at the White House with Elon Musk. Elon Musk had him on his shoulders. You know, the pictures have been going viral, and he was staring at Trump, and Trump was staring at him. It was crazy because the fact that Elon will troll society like this, because this is when Elon is talking to the press about Doge, about all the corruption that they found, all the times that money has been given out to companies and terrorist groups that are on the do not pay list. Like, how do you still give out money to something that's on the do not pay list? Like, it's a simple as
You
list.
got one job.
And it's hard to get to that list. It's not something that they're just going to give away to like anyone.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, so he's bringing his son, and his son is like in this middle of intense conversation where we're basically breaking the American government and showing how corrupt it is, and the news reporters are losing it. Meanwhile, there's this fucking kid in the White House with a chain. I don't know if you saw he had like a chain on, like
Yeah.
some expensive ass shit.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've been getting to work for sure. I saw he's working like 24-hour days and all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna clean up the government, man, because our government's corrupt, using our tax money for wrong purposes, and it pisses me off, and it gets my blood boiling. So I gotta like take it easy when I start talking about that stuff. But
yeah, go ahead, bro. This is what we need. Get your
no, it just gets me boiling, bro. Like, I mean, I guess we'll get into it, right? But it's just all the corruption, all the we work as Americans. We work so hard to earn our money, and the percentage of money that goes towards taxes is insane already. And then to see it getting used on all these programs, USAID giving this money away, it just pisses you off, man, because you know that at the end of the day, you're not gonna see that benefit to your country or to your even your state or anything. Like, it's just a lot of corruption, man.
Yeah, it is a lot of corruption, and it's just
very. Maybe close to your mic.
It's a lot of corruption, and it's very interesting how the government can just do things that are so outdated. Like the fact that in order for someone to retire in the government, there's a limit to only 10,000 people can retire per day. And one of the reasons there was a limit was because in order for someone to be retired, for some fucking reason, the retirement files had to be physically printed and then taken to a mine, like literally down to the earth to an office that's underneath a mine for some fucking reason, bro.
Who
It
made that? Who approved that? Who like signed off on that, man? That's insane.
that's like some retard. That's like, that's probably politicians in like the 60s and 80s just signing shit because they're like, whatever. In the year 2025, they got to do this shit. Fuck it, bro. Just sign this shit away.
They'll be flying cars by then. It's okay. They'll sort it out. And then
Yeah.
we have this horrible system now.
Yeah, horrible system. And going back to the people that piss you off because you work so hard and then the government just takes your money and it gets your blood boiling. Senator Elizabeth Warren, who's made millions of dollars with only $100,000 salary, which is something that Elon Musk said they're going to look into, because there's people who make $100,000 salary yet they have millions of dollars in their bank account. No way. How is that
Correct.
possible?
Yeah.
She went very strong. Elizabeth Warren went very strong against RFK because she said, you're going to sue, and I want you to promise me that you're not going to sue the pharmaceutical companies once you're Secretary of HHS. And RFK was like, I promise you that I cannot do that. You're asking me not to sue. Yeah. So everyone's like, whoa, why is Elizabeth Warren why is she defending the pharmaceutical company so much when it's an obvious problem that's going on? Everyone knows it's horrible, the things that we're dealing with. Why is she defending it so much? Well, it turns out that different pharmaceutical companies have been paying her millions of dollars in what is called what is the key word? When a company invests money in a politician, there's a word
lobbying.
for that.
Lobbying?
Yes, lobbyists, bro. She's been getting lobbied by the fucking pharmaceutical companies. And there's a journalist who actually went up to her and said, why did you take this money from the lobbyists? And she fucking just freaked the fuck out.
She said, I've never gotten any PAC money. She said, I've never gotten any PAC money. Nothing, just a complete diversion.
So
man.
That's
go ahead. Oh.
So that's what the government is full of, bro. People like that. And we need to audit the fuck out of them so that Miguel can keep his money in his bank account, pay off his mortgage, and get another dog or something.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I've been saying this for the longest time. At my company, we come and get audited yearly, like by these certification boards that come check everything, documents. Something gets caught, you get a write up, and you got to fix it in 30 days, or you're in trouble. That's the kind of stuff that needs to be done at the government for every year as well, or probably at a 6-month basis. So it pisses me off that at my job I have to have responsibilities, but these people don't have to do that stuff, and that's why there's like a shock to the system right now because all this stuff's coming to light now, and it's insane too because like now you got judges that are passing things and denying kind of access to the treasury documents and all this stuff, right? So now you got judges who are basically also being lobbied and told to reject the demands of these agencies, and they're trying to block access. And I saw something very interesting as well, that it was the president of El Salvador. He was talking about how that's what happened in El Salvador as well when they were trying to change things. You were having senators and judges, all these people trying to block things from happening. So what they did, he put it on Twitter. He said, "We impeached everyone. We impeached all the judges, all the corrupt ones, because they're the ones that are trying to stop the progress, to change that the country needs." So Elon Musk was like, "Yeah, let's do the same thing. Let's impeach him."
Yes, it's something that we've seen in other corrupt governments, and it's crazy that we see it here in America. Like we thought America was a country that was without sin, like, and totally not corrupt. Especially being immigrants, like children of immigrants. They always say Mexico is a very corrupt country, and the U.S. is a country whose government is clean, and things don't happen like this. You can't just buy your way out of a speed ticket. Well, maybe you can't buy your way out of a fucking speed ticket, but they are taking your money to shove it up someone's ass. Like someone in Ukraine or something, bro. There's shit that makes no fucking sense. Like the fact that we gave around 50,000 condoms to people in Gaza.
Yeah.
In the Elon Musk interview with the reporters, there was an exchange at the Oval Office where Elon is like, where they're like, you said that 50,000 condoms were given to Hamas, but now we know that it was actually given to a group in Gaza to help people. So how can we trust you with these statements? And Elon Musk was like, look, I made a mistake and we're going to correct it. But still, 50,000 condoms to Gaza? Why the fuck are we sending that money there? Why are we sending condoms, bro?
Condoms ain't cheap, guys. And we all know, as guys, we know that, right? We gotta go buy them.
It just doesn't make sense that this would be something that U.S. would just directly give from people's like tax money to a different country. Like there needs to be some sort of committee that decides like decides how much money we can give to other people in other countries. The fact that we have a deficit that's trillions of dollars should really tell us, hey, we can't just be doing all these extracurricular activities for brownie points. We cannot fucking do that. We got to save our own country, bro. There's people out there that don't have health care, and we're sending 50,000 condoms. Why the fuck are we doing that, bro?
Correct. Yeah, 100%.
It doesn't make sense. It's if you had a business and the business was in debt, are you gonna fucking be remodeling the kitchen or something, the floor? You're not gonna remodel the backsplash if your fucking business is going out of
I wish
bank,
I could,
bro.
but yeah, no, I
No,
can't.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with the U.S. government, and I really want it to end with these audits. RFK, in other news, RFK actually got approved to become the secretary, bro. We won. Like
Yeah,
he
he's
made
in.
it.
And
He's
speaking
in.
of RFK, that's a good segue into JFK. The documents have been released, right? We were talking about this earlier.
Yes.
That there's a lady who was, I guess, who was the czar of that stuff and talking about that. And you were saying that she has been indicating that there might have been two shooters, which is a quote unquote conspiracy theory that's been said for more than 50 years now, right? So it's insane that also, all this stuff's coming to light now, and there's other stuff coming to light too. Apparently, the MLK documents are going to come out. All these kinds of propaganda documents are going to come out. Sorry, not propaganda, but like stuff that's been put away is all going to come out, and it's cool to see, man. Because I think the most important thing as citizens is we need visibility. We need honesty and we need truth. We've seen obviously what's going on in the government right now. There's been a lot of lying. There's been a lot of deceit, a lot of cheating and backstabbing. And as citizens, we need to gain that trust back. Right now, we don't have it. The only way we gain it is through visibility and through honesty, and kind of having that communication, like between government and citizen. You don't feel that nowadays. You don't trust the government anymore. So that needs to get built up, and the only way to build it is through transparency and through communication.
Yeah, there has been a lot of fucking problems when it comes to the government not being transparent with us. They don't want to be transparent because they're corrupt. That's the issue. If you were clean and had no reason to lie to us, then you would be transparent. So the fact that they're hiding these things gives people a reason to create these conspiracy theories, because we're tired of saying, hey, we think vaccines might fucking cause problems in the heart. We think maybe vaccines are not for everyone. So it's kind of fishy that we don't know where the COVID vaccine came from, and the fact that these pharmaceutical companies are now giving us free vaccines. So, I don't want to be forced to take it. That's a fucking conspiracy. No, the government is fucking not being transparent with us, so we have to create these conspiracy theories. Similar to the JFK assassination. So, what do we know so far with the release of the files? Well, President Donald Trump signed an executive order declassifying the government files of the assassination of JFK, the assassination of MLK, and the assassination of RFK. And we actually have a new commission.
RFK.
Yeah, RFK. We actually have a new commission that's going to look at these files, these releases, and the representative is Representative Luna. She's a Republican from I don't know where the fuck she is.
Chris Luna, shout out.
Chris Luna. Yes, Representative Luna is going to look at the files with her committee, and she believes that there were two shooters. Now, two shooters, bro. Who do you think shot him? I don't know if you've seen like some of the conspiracies, but now that you know two shooters, do you have any picture of where that bullet might have come from?
I mean, you can, if you see the raw footage, there's always like a ricochet, like if you see it live, So the way, I don't know. I've seen all the videos on this, all the documentaries and stuff. But it definitely seems like it was a setup. They wanted him gone. They 100% wanted this guy gone. He was pushing the status quo too much, and they arranged it. And I don't know. Also, I've heard like rumors about there was ties to the mafia as well back then. He was gonna pass certain like bills, and America after that brought in Lyndon B. Johnson, and he started the Vietnam War. So that kind of was a very crucial time for America. And the theory goes that the CIA and the FBI wanted someone else, and that's why they brought in. They wanted him gone and brought in Lyndon B. Johnson, who got us into the Vietnam War. And we all know that the government loves war. War means money, and then money means politicians love money. So that's kind of like the whole idea behind things. If I'm putting my tinfoil hat on. So we'll see what comes out though, man. I mean, I'm curious, like if when these documents get released, and we'll follow up on them, of course. If anything pops up insane, I'm sure we'll do a video on it. But Insane, man.
Yeah, I actually have I actually seen some of the conspiracy theories, and there's one that I believe might explain the two shooters. There is speculation that one of the shooters was actually one of the FBI agents or one of the Secret Service members that were in front of the car in the front row of the seats that actually turned around and shot
Whoa.
JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at the video, you can kind of tell that maybe it was the second shooter was someone inside the government, inside the Secret Service.
Someone close by. Yeah.
Yes, someone who was like literally in front. So I predict that might be so. Such a traumatic effect. The event. I hope they do the 9/11 files soon, bro. Like maybe like
Yes.
Pence or whoever the fuck stays after the Trump administration. Because bro, come on, there's something fishy there with the 9/11 shit.
Even the apparently some guy Glenn Beck said that they're gonna release the Epstein list as well. So, hey man, a lot of stuff is coming to light now, which is a good thing, like I said, for visibility and for transparency. So that's a promising things coming up, man. That's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually like a second video recording of the of the JFK assassination that they like never showed. Because you know we all have this one like footage, but I'd be surprised if maybe there was like a second one. So yeah, so that's in the news in terms of politics and releasing these documents. What else is there to talk about?
Should we dive into our current events? What do you think?
Yeah, we can dive into those current events. I think it'll be better if you share your screen. I'm having problems with
I'll
mine
share my
right
screen, man. No worries. Share my screen. All right. So, can you see my screen, brother? All right. So this is an RFK message. Let's see what's going on here. Pain is the touchstone of growth. Struggle shapes character. Also, he was an addict to heroin, right?
now. Yeah.
Through
So
adversity, Bobby Kennedy has emerged as a leader who understands suffering, redemption, and the fight for something greater than himself.
yeah, so in this video, he just talks about his faith. He's a Catholic and how like it helped him get through drugs and how like it's. I thought it was a cool, interesting thing. I didn't really necessarily think it was like for the podcast, but I was just saying it to you.
No, that's good, bro. I like it. No, man, it's wholesome stuff, bro. That's good. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about, what's it called? Talking about God and transparency of, you know, what your life has been like and how you've gone through it. I think that's good. I think actually it shows a bravery talking about religion and stuff like that. So I think it's
Yeah,
cool. I think it's a nice story. You know, I like Bobby Kennedy's story too. He literally got betrayed by the Democratic Party and he had to
his
choose a
family.
different career path and side with Trump. And a lot of people
Yeah,
didn't like it and don't like him for what he's done. But you know, he's been able to. He's gonna be like in the high. He said literally he prayed every day to get it in a position where he could help kids of America, and he literally is in it now. You know, that's great.
yeah. I didn't know he looked fucking attractive young, but I don't know he was. I thought he was just
He's
like
Kennedy, bro. Those Kennedys, man,
yeah,
they got some good genes. I'll tell you that. So
yeah,
yeah, this is the announcement. The Senate advanced President Donald Trump's nomination of RFK Jr. to head the Department of Health and Human Services, setting up a likely vote on awarding him the position in coming days. So he'll
yeah,
likely become announced in the next couple of days, which is a good sign, dude. It's
yeah.
great.
He's gonna move fast, just like Elon is moving with the government efficiency. This guy's gonna move fast too. It's gonna be
Yeah,
chaotic.
every day, bro. A new thing coming up, right?
Yeah,
And this like this a new thing coming up. This is the guy talking about the Epstein files coming up and getting dropped. If Epstein files and like that list, bro, of the plane of like who's on his plane list or whatever, that's gonna be insane. Who's gonna be on that list, bro? That's what I'm curious about.
yeah. I want to know like who's in there. Maybe I don't know if it's tied to Diddy. Maybe somehow fucking Diddy is tied
Yeah,
into that shit.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, Billy Gates, bro,
Billy
he's in that shit.
Gates, Steve, what's his name? Like wheelchair guy, the physicist,
Stephen Hawking was in
Stephen
it
Hawking.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fucking
man.
crazy.
All right. Oh yeah, this one was cool. The Bear was filming here in Austin. I love that show actually. Do you watch
Yeah,
it?
no, but I know you watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were filming here in Austin, which is cool. That means like they always do a cool thing where they kind of, I guess, go city by city and like find cool restaurants and stuff. So that's cool,
yeah, and but that's a drama show, right? It's not like a show where they help
bro.
restaurants.
It's just this show is so stressful, man. Like it literally puts you in the shoes of like I guess working in a kitchen and being like so fast paced.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's insane.
is it a drama or is it like a show, like a reality TV show?
It's a drama for sure. Like it's yeah,
It's scripted. It's acting, right?
scripted. Yeah,
Yeah.
scripted.
Okay.
Oh, this one was funny, bro. This guy literally hits a pole, right? I saw this
Yeah,
video.
this. They're saying this is the video of the year, like
This guy
potential
was
meme.
straight up cowboying up, bro. He thought he was in Yellowstone Ranch, and then boom.
Is that's crazy? Is he running from the cops too, or
I think he is a cop, bro. I think he
Oh,
is
he is
a
a cop.
old school cop, I guess, going on horseback.
Yeah, that's crazy. Whoever caught that on camera must feel so fucking good.
Yeah. Now we got this one. Tennessee taco truck raided by plainclothes agents. Our community scared. Damn, bro, that must suck. Like you literally have a taco, like a food truck, and then you just get freaking robbed, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. That must suck. Oh, like you think it's like some ICE agents trying to pose as them?
Yeah. It says a taco truck. Yeah, it was footage showing men in plain clothes approaching the truck and then detaining the employees. Yeah, they detained the
Oh, that's
employees.
cool. I
Yeah.
thought they were trying to like just rob them.
No, bro, it's ICE, bro. They're
It's
undercover.
ICE, but in Tennessee, damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's like so far from the border. Yeah, they look freaking Latin though. So they
Yeah, bro.
attacked.
Oh fuck.
Damn,
Damn.
they got him.
Ya te van a deportar, hermano.
Fuera. Oh, they let him finish their day. So this is a cool post. It says in 22 days, Doge has saved taxpayers $84 billion. Doge is on track to save $100 billion a month. Great start.
God dang.
That's insane, right?
Wait, so how have they done it? So state debt clock, world debt clock. Okay, so what's happening?
This is just a breakdown, like of saying it. So that's our national debt. This is
Mm-hmm.
how much debt there is per citizen. So you just divide that by number of citizens,
Damn.
and then you do that per taxpayer. So that's how much debt per taxpayer we have right now. And then you just look at
Wow.
our spending, look at our budget, and look how much they're saving us right now. Yeah,
Wow.
from this to that.
That's pretty dope.
Yep.
84 billion. Damn.
Yeah, bro. Good stuff right
Yes.
there, boy.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. All right. Let's
All right,
see.
what's next? Let's see. PBS News. Yeah, so PBS eliminates DEI, fires execs after Barry Wise freeze press injury. So,
Inquiry.
inquiry, yeah. I think it's just interesting because PBS is a public broadcast station, and it's like a U.S. Actually, no. I just
It's
think it's
Canadian, right?
interesting.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting they're taking away their DEI because there's like some liberal shit. PBS, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's cool. It's cool. I guess it's kind of kind of mandated now, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this one was an interesting one, bro. Elon Musk is talking about how there's apparently people that are 150 years old and they're receiving social security payments. Which is like, this cannot
Yeah.
be happening. This
Yeah,
cannot.
imagine you were born 150 years ago and you're dead and you've been receiving payments for 50 years, bro.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
those are some facts
It's
of
always a
what we're
corruption
actually.
right there.
Yeah.
This one was an interesting one as well, bro. This is the girl with the whole Lyft driver thing, right? Or the Uber driver. I don't know what it was, but
Okay. Yeah.
she apparently went on Breakfast Club, and she said like, "This is the only share y'all have,"
Damn.
and then they had to get her this big old couch from back here, bro. Look.
No way. Is
Yeah,
that real?
yeah, bro. And she talks about, okay, y'all are accommodating me. She mentions that fat people feel like she feels fat people are not accommodated for, and that people should accommodate for them specifically. That they feel like it's a marginalized community, like everyone looking at us and all this kind of stuff. Which I feel like it's a victim mentality, bro. Like, hey, you're the one that's not complying with the normal stuff. Like, if you literally can't fit in a chair, that's a problem, bro. You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't have to do things like this for any other guests. You know,
Yeah,
so
see that one is very interesting because the so not everyone who is overweight, not everyone who is morbidly obese is a selfish person who is a victim, right? But from seeing documentaries and shows on TLC about the lives of people who are morbidly obese, there's a lot of like, I don't have the self discipline to do this. Like a doctor would be like, hey, I need you to not drink 2 liters of Pepsi every day. And they'll be like, I can't fucking do that, bro. Like I'm struggling to drink. Like I stopped drinking. I only drink 1 liter a day. It's like, bro, how the fuck you want Pepsi every single day? Like there's no there's no discipline in it. And this whole movement from like Lizzo and clothing companies telling you, hey, like you can be overweight and no body shaming, and even though it's affecting your health and you're gonna die 10 years younger, we can't say anything because you are beautiful the way you are. That gives them some type of self entitlement because obesity is a problem. It's a disease. And if we tell you, hey, we can't even mention the fact that you have a disease, or we can't even be concerned about you or tell you to lose weight, then the people are just gonna like be like, I need to enjoy this disease that I have. It is my gift from God, and no one can tell me what to do. And in fact, people need to take care of me. Yes, I'm fucking fat. Are you fucking fat phobic because I can't fit in this chair? Give me a fucking couch. And seeing the fact that they need to bring a fucking couch for her to sit in, I can understand why the Lyft driver is gonna be like, get the fuck out of my car. I'm not taking you, bro. I don't have a pickup truck, bro. Get in the back of the bed, bro.
Right.
They need to bring a couch for an interview, bro. God dang.
Right. I know, man. Again, it's the strangest scenario. It's a lot of like victim stuff, and I don't think it's okay. You're the one that's not. The comments are insane, guys. I recommend you go look at the comments if you want to have a laugh. But man, yeah, it's a crazy, crazy world we live in. Let's move on. This was an interesting one. I know how we're always talking about AI advancements and stuff. So China just dropped another open source model, Goku, I thought the name was cool. A video model that also produces voice and lip sync. So this is like an example of what it can do. Marketing avatar from text. A 55-year-old beautiful Asian woman with fair, delicate skin and smooth. Obviously, the description isn't. She doesn't look Asian, but the video looks pretty great. I know the quality is pretty high. Like this one, I thought was cool. And at dawn, I depart the white emperor crowned with cloud. 1,000 miles to Jiangling. We sail on a single day with the monkey's sad cries echoing from the riverbanks. So this looks pretty cool, bro. This looks like it could be part of like Jurassic World or some shit, Like
Yeah, it does.
This one looks insane as well.
He's not moving natural. He's moving too crazy.
Yeah, the legs are moving weird, right? It's not moving right.
Yeah,
but
so too much of a bounce. He looks like a crackhead, no? Like methamphetamine.
Yeah, look, this burger looks fake, bro. Who eats a burger like that? That's not happening. This one looks pretty good. Like,
yeah.
So it's crazy how far these people are coming, bro. Yeah, look, she's putting this on weird. That's not right. That he's putting that on weird too.
Yeah.
This is part of the most accurate,
I feel like there should be a ban on generating humans. Like we understand AI can make like humans like really good, but there should be a ban on that, bro, because it's tricking our minds too much. It's too dangerous. It's very dangerous if you can create a human. You can scam people, make them fall in love with someone. You can pretend to be someone's father. Even like cause some emotional trauma if you have a family member that passed away and someone creates an AI image of that person, like telling you that you're a piece of shit. It can be very damaging. Things like landscape, things like these, maybe like action shots, I can approve of it for being AI for like some visual effects, but humans to me are something that you shouldn't play around with because it's gonna fuck up a lot of people mentally.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, bro. Could not agree more. Let's see what else we got. So a new study from Japan finds that green tea may help fight cognitive decline and reduce the risk of dementia. A recent Japanese study found that older adults who regularly consumed green tea had fewer cerebral white matter lesions, which are associated with dementia. After adjusting for factors like age, sex, and medical history, researchers confirmed a significant link between higher green tea intake and fewer brain lesions. The neuroprotective effects are credited to catechins, particularly EGCG, which help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, potentially slowing cognitive decline. That's pretty interesting, bro. Because like the green tea is one of those things that, like, I mean, at least in my job, like people either drink coffee or green tea. So it feels like the people who are drinking green tea are kind of making the more health conscious choice,
Yeah, and if you look at the last sentence, it says no similar benefits was found with coffee consumption.
Exactly.
So hey, but I'm sure you can find a study that says that coffee is better for the heart than green tea. Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah, so I guess it's just having a balance. And then let me talk a bit about that. So green tea is something that a lot of people might be like, you know what, I don't fuck with it, and a lot of people might be like, I do fuck with it. The people that drink green tea all the time may have adverse health effects, just like the people that drink coffee all the time, and just like the people that don't drink coffee or tea probably have some health benefits. But you need to, like, as a person, I think it's best if you have a personality trait that allows you to try new things and experience new like products. Like if you're a 30-year-old and you're like, I never liked green tea, fuck green tea, then you're missing out on potentially not having dementia if you were to just drink it every once in a while. So I do think there are some benefits to trying flavors and trying new things as you age, because you might end up liking them at some point.
100%, bro. Couldn't agree more. All right. I guess diving back into the whole AI thing. This one was an interesting one. where apparently Sam Altman and Elon Musk have some beef.
Mm-hmm.
Talks about how Elon Musk has a weak ego and how he feels kind of sympathy for him in a way,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously Elon Musk tried to buy on Twitter. He tried to buy OpenAI for $9 billion or whatever it was, or $91 billion, and he's like no. And it kind of seems like he's trying to compete, you know. So it's interesting that these CEOs are kind of competing and kind of seem to be have like a public falling out now. And because Elon Musk has his own AI company who's working, it's called XAI. So maybe he's just trying to like poke the bear a little bit and be like, kind of piss him off a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, see, Sam Altman, he's one of the new figures of. He's a new CEO. He's one of the new figures of these tech giants. You know, the Steve Jobs, the well, not Steve Jobs, rest in peace, but Tim Cook, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. You know, so we have Sam Altman now, who he does interviews and stuff. He's very doll looking. He looks like a Ken doll. Like his expressions I feel like he's not like 100% genuine. I feel like he's trying to be very PR trained, and it was working for him at some extent. But I don't have the sense of trust that I have in him that I do in an Elon. Elon seems very like transparent in what he believes. Obviously, Elon loves to poke the bear. He loves to do these crazy stunts, just similar to Kanye, but not at the nasty like level, at the controversial level, nonetheless. But Sam Ullman here is actually throwing shots at Elon. I think they're gonna have a break in their relationship because he's saying that he's always been insecure in everything in his life. Like that's crazy to say that.
And then you hear the freaking Kendrick Lamar song playing in the background. They're not like us. Yeah. It'd be funny if they had like an actual rap beef.
Yeah, that'd be a good video idea for us. The
Right?
history between Elon Musk and Sam Altman.
There you go, bro.
Yeah,
All
there
right,
you
let's
go.
dive into this one. Oyster blood kills lung infection bacteria, enhances antibiotics up to 32 times. So researchers from Southern Cross University in Australia had discovered that a protein found in the hemolymph, a fluid similar to blood, of Sydney rock oysters, enhances the effectiveness of antibiotics in distributing bacterial biofilms. Biofilms are protective layers that bacteria form to resist antibiotics, making infections harder to treat. By breaking down these biofilms, the oyster-derived protein significantly improves antibiotic efficacy by up to 32 times in some cases. This discovery aligns with the long-standing use of oysters in traditional Chinese medicine, where they have been used for centuries to treat respiratory infections. While the findings are promised, further research is needed to before oyster-derived treatments become available. This is crazy, bro. And that there's always kind of like it takes a time for science to catch up with the old school remedies and the natural stuff that people have been doing for centuries, right? Like they're talking about here about Chinese medicine uses oysters a lot. It's crazy that these people who have been doing this for centuries, and science is barely catching up and realizing these things. So I always
Yeah,
find that interesting, man.
I see. I think there's a problem with science where they just wanted to disagree. See, this goes back to that motherfucker. This goes back to that motherfucker. You know the name? You know the name?
Bill Gates or who?
Rockefeller, John
Ah,
D.
Rockefeller.
fucking
Yeah,
Rockefeller, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
When he created the American Medicine Association and they coined the term natural medicine, or like fucking what is the other one called? The holistic
Holistic.
medicine and
Yeah,
the alternative medicine.
there
They
you go.
basically got all the natural medicine in the world that we had, all the knowledge of thousands of fucking years of humans living between in the wilderness against predators and learning how to fucking survive. They took all that information and they threw that aside, put a fucking label to it, and started selling us pills that have fucking petroleum in it. So now it takes the fucking AI revolution to let you know that eating oysters is good for your lungs. It's like, what the fuck? We should know this shit
We're
already.
so behind, basically. Yeah. Uh, so this is an interesting video with kind of the KFC guy from Barstool talks about how apparently it was an L. So kind of siding with me, bro. So it means I'm right. I'm playing, but um, Kendrick Lamar finally takes an L, flops at the Super Bowl performance. Did you know Kendrick's performance was good enough for the Super Bowl? So yeah, it's funny how looking at the comments is like, dog, just quit on making vids. You're not cooking. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's funny that everyone has different opinions on what they thought of the performance. Like for example, you thought it was amazing and stuff, and I was like, nah, I could have done with someone bigger. At the end of the day, it is like you said, owned by brands, and Apple's gonna pick the artists they want to promote. Kendrick has music coming out soon, maybe, and they're like, yeah, let's promote him. I'm sure it's crazy how to see what the effects are like streaming numbers wise. Like, if now the numbers are really doing really well now because of that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that was an interesting thing.
He actually went up. I think he's number 9 right now according to Spotify, number 9 artist in the world. And I actually saw that Drake's number 1 song right now is the song that he has with Kendrick from way back in the day. So
Oh yeah, they used to be friends, right? They used to make
yeah,
music together. Yeah,
he was on Kendrick's album Mad City, Good Kid, Mad City.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, okay, that one. Click on the girl on the girl below. That is a scary fucking AI. I hate that one, bro. Look at that.
Dude,
That's
that's like TikTok faces stuff.
bro.
That's so fake, dude. Yeah,
He literally took a face of a person and then it moves.
mimicked it, bro.
Like
That's
yeah, it's
insane.
crazy.
I don't like that.
That's
It's gonna be
scary,
happening.
right?
It's gonna be everywhere. Yeah,
Bro, that's gonna trick so many young guys like a
like
fucking
on Omegle, bro. Imagine someone just doing this kind of thing on Omegle or like
yeah,
one of
bro.
those.
People can steal people's money so bad.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, they need to ban that shit.
Yeah,
Fuck.
get that stuff off, please.
Yeah.
Some AI is not good. Let's see. Yeah, this is the whole debate, the whole Twitter between tweets between what's his name, Altman and Musk. No, thank you, but we will buy Twitter off here for $9 billion if you want. So, they're just going back and forth. Like we said, they're beefing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we gotta make a video on that, bro. That's gonna be it. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Let's take a shot. Let's clone ourselves. Yeah, that was funny. Born
Yeah.
Reality is a Chinese open source project that creates videos that look like they were shot on your phone. You see how like they kind of have that blur that kind of look like
Yeah.
a little bit hazy, like kind of bland.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they're using like advanced technology to kind of try to mimic how boring the world can really be, right?
Yeah, I feel like that might work. Like if AI tries to make a video look like it was from the 80s with all the grainy effects of the VHS recording, I feel like people might fall for that because it looks old school.
Yeah, 100%. They'll probably use it as B-roll or like freaking. I could see all this being in the background of movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
So,
Okay, so what is this? Oh, this is the
so
Eagles
the Eagles
owner
won.
is yeah.
I guess we haven't even talked about that, but the Eagles won the Super Bowl, guys. So that's a big deal, I guess. Everyone
Yeah.
was kind of over the whole Chiefs winning. So yeah, dude.
Yeah, people didn't really like the Chiefs winning because they kept winning again and again, and especially the Taylor Swift situation, which she got booed at the Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah, she did.
And
Right.
she did that face where she like side
That
eyed.
stank face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she
So
go Eagles.
yeah.
Let's see. This one's not a good one for the U.S. U.S. students scored at record low levels in reading comprehension in 2024, continuing a decline that worsened during the COVID-19 pandemic. I wonder why. The National Assessment of Educational Progress found that 40% of fourth graders and 33% of eighth graders fell below the basic reading level, the highest percentages in decades. Despite efforts to close learning gaps, lower performing students have struggled the most, with the gap between them and higher achievers widening. Officials say reading scores have been declining since 2019, and while some students have regained lost ground, many remain behind, highlighting ongoing challenges in education.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. I mean, I think they're definitely gonna like Trump saying that he wants to take education from within because it is a government agency. He can't just shut it down, but he can put the people in charge to start dismantling it within itself before getting passed through Congress and then getting it passed through Congress. So it's crazy that it's just constant decline. I heard this my whole life. The U.S. education system is declining, and now with this, eighth graders' reading scores are the lowest in history. Like
Yeah,
eighth grade, bro. Come
I feel
on,
like
bro.
the COVID pandemic definitely impacted the what's it called, the development of education. Because imagine just being like a kid and then now you're all isolated. You have like I remember like in classrooms you would do the whole popcorn reading thing. Remember that? Did you ever do
Yeah,
that in school?
yeah.
Where like,
That
hey,
was
it's your turn to read, and the
that
next
was
one reads
horrible
another
for
part.
me because I'm dyslexic.
Hey, but
That
it
was
makes you get
horrible.
better, right? Let's be honest. Like that's how you get good,
Yeah,
bro. It's. I feel like you lost that interaction during COVID, and a lot of people's education was kind of falling behind because let's not be beat around the bush. People doing like homework and stuff on the computer, like it's way easier to do. You can goof off and mess around. So I don't know,
yeah.
man. I hope our education can get better, but we'll see.
I was it too. I mean, I have high hopes for the country currently, so
Yeah,
I'm excited for the future.
same man. Let's see. So the JFK files. This is the actual video you're talking about, right?
Yeah, they're saying that guy shot him.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they always said.
They kind
So
of like edited the video or whatever, right? To not
yeah,
show it. Yeah.
but they're saying that because what the video doesn't show, the actual video doesn't show the gun. Like it's very grainy, but they're saying that if there are in fact two shooters, then the shooter has to be the person driving the car.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. So
Yeah.
apparently, there's a Trump-themed burger spot owned by immigrants expanding in Texas. The president Donald Trump-themed restaurant Trump Burgers expanding in Texas. Locations are planned for Houston, where many Mexican and Latin American immigrants live, and the Galveston Bay. So that's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Does that look like I guess it'd be funny if they would paint this orange somehow, right? Like if the leaf if the leaf was freaking orange.
Yeah, it's just a really like I don't know. I feel like it's like some meta shit right there. Like it's like a meme that some
It is
immigrants will
definitely a
own.
meme.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Elon Musk has reportedly purchased 5 Super Bowl commercials with his. This actually didn't happen, right? So that
It
was
didn't happen, right? It was fake.
propaganda and was a lie. Let's call it out.
Yeah, I was
Let's
falling for
see.
it.
Yeah, me too. I was like, shit. I wonder if that's true. So DeepSeek. Let's see. Google's okay. This was actually an interesting one because it's a policy change from Google. Google's parent company Alphabet has lifted its long-standing ban on using AI for developing weapons and surveillance tools, sparking criticism from human rights advocates. The revision removes previous commitments to avoid AI applications likely to cause harm, making a significant policy shift in the company's ethical stance on AI development. Human rights organizations, including Human Rights Watch, have expressed concerns that integrating AI into military operations could complicate accountability for battlefield decisions, leading to potential life or death consequences. Critics argue that loosening restrictions on AI and defense applications may increase the risk of autonomous weapons and mass surveillance. So interesting, Google. Why are you switching up? What's going on, bro? They're trying to
Yeah,
get that cheddar, bro. Trying to get that check. You
they
know?
are. As soon as they could, they fucking did it, huh?
Yeah.
As
I
soon as
wonder
they're like,
what I wonder what got developed that they changed their mind. They're like, oh, some engineer made some crazy ass application or software, and they're like, all right, let's change that policy.
oh, watch it say. It turns out that Gemini actually changed its own policy.
Oh, the AI changed
It's
it by
like,
itself.
yeah, that'd be
That's
crazy.
funny, bro.
We are starting a war against like human rights.
All right, this is interesting. Oxford scientists have made a significant breakthrough by achieving teleportation with a quantum supercomputer. Teleportation, bro. This development involves quantum teleportation, where information is transferred from one location to another without the physical transformation of the matter itself. Leveraging the principles of quantum entanglement, this achievement is part of a broader effect to scale quantum computing and could potentially lead to advancements in quantum networks and ultra-secure communication. The research was reported to be a milestone in bringing quantum computing closer to practical large-scale use. Interesting, bro. So when we're gonna teleport, bro, I'm gonna pull up to your house right now, man. That'd be crazy. Like
Dude,
that'd be
yeah,
awesome, man.
but I feel like that's like at least 200, 300
Yeah,
years away, bro. Like
100%, bro.
people
Easy.
teleporting. But
Maybe
we're
double.
getting to those areas like these little research papers, like it's just fucking small things are being able to teleport, right? Quantum, but it's kind of cool. It's not Bluetooth, it's not Wi-Fi. It's just teleportation of data from
Yeah,
one
it
to
starts
another.
as it starts as data, and then it starts like you're doing animal trials and mice, and once it gets to mice, bro, it's gonna be a big one. Like when actual physical matter starts getting
Yeah,
involved,
a mammal.
it's
But
gonna
okay,
it's gonna be insane.
so the thing here that's also interesting is that the fact that it's a quantum supercomputer that can. So how long have quantum supercomputers existed, bro? I would say like 10 years. That's probably the mass 20 that they existed, a quantum supercomputer. And in 20 years of existence, it's able to learn how to teleport. So it's breaking our understanding of the laws of physics, literally creating black holes at the quantum level or whatever the fuck it uses to teleport. And it's only
Yeah,
been 20 years old. These
right.
computers are gonna change the fucking universe, bro.
They're gonna change everything, bro. And like you said, it's kind of exponential. But I mean, let's not forget that the whole Google had that. Maybe that's why Google changed their policy, bro, with that chip they made, right? I don't know, but
Yeah.
maybe like that's what's going on. All these quantum advancements. I think that you're right. It could be fast. I know we say 100 years, 200 years, but who would have thought the computer? And if you told someone in the 1960s or 50s, hey, this computer stuff is gonna like come out in 20 years, they would never believe you, right? So
No, they
it's
wouldn't.
it's
And
insane what could be happening, right? And it can be quick, bro. One single kind of finding could revolutionize this stuff. So let's
and
hope
how do
it's
we
yeah.
sorry. And how do we know that the war is going to be between humans, bro? What if Google is saying they're going to start like they're taking away the policy that they won't create weapons because Google is preparing a war against AI, bro? That'd be fucking crazy. Like the AI battle, man.
Yeah, there it is. Speaking of AI battle, DeepSeek, bro. DeepSeek's AI chatbot just failed every security test thrown at it. Researchers from Cisco and the University of Pennsylvania tested 50 known jailbreaks against DeepSeek's R1 model, and it didn't block a single one. That's a 100% failure rate. Compared to OpenAI and other leading large language models, DeepSeek's safety protections are seriously lacking. It's also vulnerable to simple prompt injections, allowing users to bypass restrictions and generate harmful content with ease. Source Wired. So apparently, I mean, as we all kind of knew, it's China. Does not have good security, bro. So
Yeah, but I want to be the devil's advocate in this situation here and say Wired is the source. Is Wired highly influenced by OpenAI? Is Wired highly
yeah,
influenced by Meta? And also,
could be.
go ahead.
No, it could be. Yeah.
It could be, and it says bypass restrictions and generate harmful content. What do you consider harmful content, bro? Because if harmful content is saying something that the COVID vaccine was actually adverse to human civilization, then that's not a harmful. That's just a policy that
That's
you're
just
like,
something you don't agree with, right? Yeah.
right, and like when they say it failed every single test. Well, DeepSeek is open source, so if you wanted to not fail the test, maybe add something to the open source.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. I mean,
Possibly,
that's
right?
interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Good take right there. Let's see what else we got. I think we already. Damn. I guess that's. We're pretty much caught up. I remember we talked about this last time,
Yeah, we pretty much made it.
right? I think we're caught up. Damn.
Yeah,
This actually, I guess we talk about this one, right? Talk about that one. About Coca-Cola.
that
Coca-Cola
was crazy.
boycott continues around the U.S. and Mexico after the company called ice on employees. Hundreds of thousands agreed to drink Pepsi instead, bro. Pepsi is good, bro. What do you think, Pepsi or Coke? What's your opinion, bro?
I've always liked Coke just because it's the original, but fuck it, bro. I'll drink Pepsi. I don't give a fuck.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll drink whatever. I don't like
My
drinking sodas at this point, but I'll
my
drink it.
grandma is like crazy. She drinks a Pepsi every day, bro. But the Mexican Pepsis, like she has the little, they're like a little bit skinny ones. I don't know, but
Oh, the cane ones.
my grandma's 87 years old. She's healthy as a horse, and she's drank a Pepsi like every day since I've known her. So
That's
maybe
awesome.
Pepsi's the cure, bro. Right?
It cures diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, this is us talking about a podcast. So these are the baby face assassins. So the guys that are actually doing the Doge work.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how young they are, man. That
Yes.
I wonder how the interviews were for to hire them and stuff. People are really criticizing them for like being in this position, right?
Yeah, bro. I mean, they're so young, 19 and 25, bro. Like, remember when we were 19, bro? Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, we were throwing parties and drinking with fucking, like, in UTSA. Like, we weren't fucking focused like that.
It's crazy that the Times like chose to just dox these people, basically, right? Like, just kind of expose everything about them and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy and that's scary. And then also, but what are these kids doing that makes them so ahead of the curve? Like, we need to know, like, what type of education they had and how did they spend their free time? Because 19-year-olds are controlling like the government efficiency program is crazy, bro. It makes them
Yeah,
seem like they're
100%.
fucking mutants or something.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wonder what kind of background checks they went through and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it must be insane.
Yeah,
Imagine working under Musk like directly. He must be a crazy boss to be working under, man.
yeah, it must be horrible.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to.
yeah. Let's see. I think we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good stopping point, man. But all right then, we'll call it a
Well,
day
guys,
there.
we talked about a lot of topics today and we did a lot of good takes. Want you guys to tell us, do you agree with the things that we're saying or do you think we're total dumbasses? Remember, we do this for you. We want to find like-minded individuals to have a conversation and be transparent with you. If you're out there and you exist, please subscribe, bro. We promise we'll give you the best content we can. So
Subscribe, like, and comment.
like it or not, watch it or not, it's
Whatever.
peace.
See you on the next one.
Me and this